Hey fellow designers, it's Karen of Made by Karen M. If you've been following me recently, you'll have noticed that I released a physical copy of my 2023 Fashion Designer Planner on Amazon. Well, today I have more exciting news. I now have a digital copy available. I have a PDF copy available on my Etsy store, etsy.com/shop/made by Karen M. And it is not only printable if you want to print it at home, but if you like digital planning, there is an interactive copy that is available for digital planning as well that you can use on your mobile device, either your iPad or like I'm using a Microsoft Surface tablet. So if you're unfamiliar with digital planning and you want to learn how it works, this is the video for you. So stay tuned. But before you do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend that may be interested in my content. Follow me on Instagram at KarenM_sewing patterns. Join my Facebook group, Karen M Sewing Patterns. And when you subscribe on YouTube, click that notification bell and change it from personalized to all so you get notified every time I upload one of these helpful videos. Let's get started. So what you're going to need in order to be able to digital plan is some type of mobile device, such as either an iPad or in my case, I have a Microsoft Surface Pro. So the operating system that my laptop, it's a laptop slash tablet hybrid type of thing. So my operating system is Windows. So if you have a Windows device, you're going to go in your app store and download an app called Xodo. It's spelled XODO, PDF reader and editor. If you have an iPad, they have an app called GoodNotes, which is very popular among the digital planning community. I will be doing another tutorial on how to use it on an iPad as well. And you're also going to need a writing utensil, a stylus, so like an Apple Pencil or the little Microsoft pen like I have. So when you open up your Xodo app, it's a PDF file. So all you're going to do is go to browse and you're going to find the file that you want to open. And mine is called Hyperlink 2023 Fashion Designer Planner. So when you purchase it on Etsy, that's the file that you're going to have downloaded. And once you open it, you're going to see the cover laid out in front of you, just as if you're working with a notebook on a regular tabletop. All you're going to do is swipe. Oops. Not with your pen, swipe with your finger. You're gonna swipe to open it, and you'll notice that you have your intro page here, which is allowing you to fill in your business name, your mission statement, your design specialty, and then you also have all of these tabs, and you can zoom in as well. So you have all these tabs that are gonna allow you to navigate through the plan. You have the vision board tab, and when you click on it, it's going to open that page in your planner. So this is where you're going to be able to do your digital vision board. The next tab is called prices and revenue, which is going to take you to these pages where you can note down what your starting prices for your different offerings are, as well as track your revenue for the year. Next, you have the social media tab, which is going to take you to your social media habit tracker, which is where you can record every time you post on social media. Next, you have your goals tab, which is going to allow you to jot down any big ideas you have. And then, so there's a blank side and a detailed side. You have a handful of those pages. And then you get into long-term goals, 2023 goals, your monthly goals for the year, and then you get into the garment order tracker section. And once you flip into that, this is where you're going to be able to write down your client orders that you have. I'm personally going to be using this mostly for prom orders because that is my major focus for the beginning of this year. Next, you have the monthly planning tab. And once you go into that, you have January 2023, you have a goal tracking sheet. And then after that, you have a monthly expense page, a monthly summary page, or a money summary page. And then you have your weekly planning pages. And then you have 5 weeks worth, and then you have a notes page. And then you have the same thing for every single month throughout the entire year. After your monthly planning section, you have a notes section, which is where you can write down anything that you need to write down. And then you have a sketches section, which has croquis templates as well as a little note section. So if you want to like plan out a collection, or you just have a design idea that pops into your head and you want to scribble it down really quickly, this is a section for that. So going back to our first section, which is the intro section. And what I love about this is that when you rotate your device, you're able to zoom in. So You really can zoom in as big as you need to be able to write neatly. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in this first page here. So business name, my business name is Made by Karen M. And then owner, myself, Karen M. Wooten. You can also change the pen color. So let's say I didn't want to write in blue. You would just go up here and click the edit button. And then you will hit ink. And then you can decide what color ink you want to write in. So you can write in just plain black. You can also change the size of your pen stroke as well. And then you hit close. And here we have black ink. Made by Karen M. Oops. And then mission statement. I have a really long mission statement that I went on honeybook.com and they have like a mission statement generator where you can like fill in different questions about your business and they help you come up with one. So that's actually what I use for this. So for my mission statement, I'm going to write down, here we go, Karen M's. Hopefully I'm writing small enough. And I might change this. And then design specialty, I'm gonna say bridal gowns and prom dresses. And y'all know I do sewing patterns as well, so this is obviously more so catered towards my custom dress business. But look how neat that is. Like, isn't that exciting? You can do all this in your tablet and it'll just save. So then that's the first page. And then going into the vision board area. So we'll do another tutorial on vision boards, but just to quickly show y'all how it works, if you want to insert an image into your tablet, you're gonna hit, and this is in the Zoto app, so you're gonna hit the edit button and then hit stamper. That's gonna allow you to upload a photo. And then you click on your paper and hit the photo icon. And here is two images I downloaded earlier. I actually was putting this on my planner page. So that's a picture of a washing machine, because I was planning that I was going to do some laundry. So that's how you insert the picture. So when you get ready to do your vision board, you can just go on Google and download whatever images you want and just paste them here. And that'll be your vision board. So I thought that was pretty cool. Delete. Next, prices and revenue. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to tap with my finger. Okay, so this is a sheet that I created to help remind myself of what my starting prices are supposed to be. I am a person that really struggles with pricing my garments because, you know, as up and coming designers, people question our prices a lot. So when people do that, it gets a little nerve-wracking to charge what you're really worth. So this is like my stop reinventing the wheel and stop thinking so long about what you're gonna charge for something. So what I'm gonna use this space for, and again, like prom season is my main focus right now. What I'm gonna use this space for is writing down all the different styles of prom dresses that I'm gonna offer, and then I'm gonna write my price over here. And I'm actually going to write two different prices. So I'm gonna write the price before tax and the price after tax, because I use Honeybook to book my clients. So I do have to charge taxes because that's not a fee that I'm willing to eat up on these prices of dresses. It's just too much money. So first type of garment that I'm writing down is spandex or velvet gown, no appliques. And then I forget, I think I said my starting price was $750, but I was gonna add something because HoneyBook takes like 3.5%. So I think I was going to make it a little bit higher, but I'll come back to that. But anyways, these are all the different types of gowns. Then I have sequin, because you know sequins cost more than spandex and velvet. No appliques. Spandex. Excuse my handwriting, guys. Gown. With bodice, and that's either a rhinestone bodice or hand sewn, you know, beaded lace. And then we also have spandex, oh no, sequin gown with bodice. And then this is a major upgrade, spandex / velvet gown with bodice and feathers. So you guys kind of get the idea. Like, I'm just going to list out all the main different types of prom dresses that girls request and have my starting prices here. So when they send me an inquiry and I see what elements are included on their inspiration photos, I have a quick reference page to go to know what I'm going to charge them when I send their quote. And then this down here has been in my planner for years. This is something I came up with my first planner. Think before accepting an order. These are the questions you need to ask yourself before you accept an order. Does it make sense for your brand? Do you have time to complete it on time? Is the profit worth your time? If it's not on brand, do you need the money? Do you have the skills to execute the look? And will it interfere with your work on more important projects? These are all the thoughts that run through my head after I accept a project that I shouldn't have accepted. So I hope this helps you guys as well, like it helps me. And then here is your revenue tracker, where you're going to write down what your yearly goal is for how much money you want to make in 2023, and then track it throughout the year. So like, say you have a slow month in, I don't know, in August, then that way you know that how much harder you need to work September, October, November, December to still be on track to meet your yearly goal. Social media tracker. Oops. This is where you're going to track how often you are posting on your social media accounts. So we got Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube. And every time you post on one of those for the day, you can, you know, check it off or shade in the box or whatever you want to do. And you can, you know, just have this to go back and look at to see if you are, because for me, the work that I do, the business I get and the amount of money I make is really directly tied into how often I'm posting on social media. So next is the goals section. And again, this is a page where you can just write down your big ideas. And then once you've really honed into like how you want to turn those ideas into goals, then you can transfer them over here to these specific time frames, your long-term goals, your 2023 goals, your goals for each month, so on and so forth. Your garment order tracker, monthly planning. So this starts in January, which is literally right around the corner. What I plan to do for these monthly pages is just write down like my big important things that are happening. So say, let's see, what's an example? Say I have a deadline for a prom dress or for any type of dress or a pickup. Whatever you could feel like you can fit in these boxes that is important enough, that's what you should be using this for. So let's pretend on Saturday the 21st, I have Jane Doe coming in for a consultation. I'll just write that there so that I can remember the date that it's happening and then maybe the time or whatever. And then over here, you got this blank space so you can like scribble down some notes or Maybe you want to write what your overarching goal for January is. Example. Let's book 10 prom gowns. Or you could paste in some stickers because you know you can insert images. So it's whatever you want to use this space for. And then next, this is another goal planning sheet because this is the planner for goal orientation. Notes are up here, and this is a space for you to plan out 6 different goals for the month, make a due date, make action items. They're hard to, well, they're actually like kind of not visible, but there are 5 boxes here for you to do your 5 bullet points for your action items for the goals. So let's say, for example, in January, I have a goal of releasing a new pattern. And I want to do it by, I wrote way too big. And that's what's also good about this is that you can zoom in and be able to write as big or as small as you need to. And then I'll set my due date for 1/31/23. And then I don't just like make a pattern in a day. I have different action items. So action item number 1 might be to let's see, what do I do when I make a pattern? So number 1, I have to fabric shop, or let's just say buy fabric. And then I would assign a date to that. Second action item would be draft pattern in different sizes. And then I'll have a date for that. And then my third action item would be to print and test the pattern. Boom. And then my fourth action item would be, what else? Film and photograph. I kind of try to do these 2 together, but it just depends on the pattern. And then my 5th action item, I might make like a different size. So to test on someone else just to make sure my sizing is good. So let's say I would need to make like a 2X sample and go have someone of that size try it on. And you can split it into as many action items as you need. But I say like assign dates to them so that you know you're staying on track for the date, the general date that you gave yourself to meet that goal. What else? Monthly expenses. So I use this page every time I pay bills, which is generally like at the beginning of the month. So I'll write down literally every bill that I have, whether it's my rent, credit card bills, a utility, whatever. And then I'll put the due date and the amount, and then I'll add up the total so I know how much money is coming out of my checking account. And then over here on the money summary, this is another place to help you keep track of your income, your expenses, your savings, etc. And then what else should I cover? Next page, you got your weekly planning page. So let's pretend we're planning for next week. So starting with Monday, it'll be December 26th through January 1st. So up here in this little blank space, so Monday is the 26th. Let's zoom in because I don't like how big that is. One, two. Monday is the 26th. I don't think I have anything planned for any of these days yet, but then here you have a top 5 priorities section. So those are the top 5 things that you want to accomplish during that week. So let's say next week is the new year. I want one of my priorities to be make my 2023 vision board. Notes, other general things that you want to remember. And then down here you have a what's for dinner section. I'm a person that stresses daily about what I'm going to eat every day, and not even for myself, really what I'm going to cook for my kids every day. So this is something that I added in just to like help me remember that. And I know as designers, a lot of times we forget to feed ourselves. So there's that. Over here, you have a weekly focus and a goal plan for your income that you want to make for the week, how many sales you want to make, what items you're going to promote, and what your promotion plan is. So number of sales goals, for example, could be the number of prom dresses you plan to book. So let's say for that week, you want to book 2 dresses. And then you'll decide, you know, what your income is based off of that goal. And then, or you can start with how much you want to make for the week and how many sales you have to make based off of that number. And then you're going to write down what items you're going to promote. So maybe you have samples. So you could say sample prom dresses. And then another one could be consultations for customs. And again, you can zoom in so that your handwriting can be neater, but yeah. And then promotion plan. So your promotion plan are the things that you plan to do to reach these goals that you've set for yourself here. So if I want to book prom dresses, when I want to like really start focusing on what I'm going to do, one thing I'm going to do is make TikToks. I try to like record clips while I'm working on dresses. And then the next season, when I get ready to start advertising, that's easy content for me to turn into a TikTok video. And I get a lot of inquiries based off of people that come to me off TikTok. I booked several clients last year from it as well. So that's definitely useful. I turn my TikToks into Instagram and Facebook Reels as well. Jeez. Make TikToks, post to IG, post to FB. And then what else? Pass out flyers. If y'all notice when you go to places like Target or like Walgreens, a lot of times the people working behind those counters or the grocery store are teenagers. There a lot of times there are people that are in high school about to graduate, and if you see them wearing like a school hoodie or a jacket or something, or you hear them mentioning something about school, you can always say, hey, are you going to prom this year? You know, I make prom dresses, and give them a flyer. These are, and I'm going to have to redo these because my printer is like acting. I printed these on photo paper, and whenever I see people like that I know are going to be in the market for a prom dress this year, I'm just going to start handing these out. So that's an example of how you can make a promotion plan. And then another one would be run an IG ad, or you could even pay for an ad on such and such prom page on Instagram. So that's an idea of what your promotion plan could be. And throughout the week, while you're working on these goals, you want to come back to your promotion plan and make sure that you are working on all of these action items. So that's it for the monthly planning section. And then you have a notes section, which has, there are 14 pages of notes. So there'll be 7 of these double pages that have notes in it. And then you have 20 pages of sketches. So if you have an idea for a gown that you want to create, you can come right in here and sketch it out. I wonder if this pen allows you to write a color on top of another color. Because let's pretend this dress is black. Because I'm already drawing on it with black ink. And again, you can make your pen larger so that your shading in is more neat. But let's change the ink color to I don't know, gold. That's yellow, obviously, but oh, that's so cool. You can write over colors. So it's hard to see because I didn't do the best job at like shading in and coloring, but this will just give you guys an idea of the type of thing you can do with digital planning. And then I'm gonna change my ink color back to black. And for notes, I'll write things like how much fabric I need. So 4 yards black. Sorry, my handwriting is so crappy, guys. 4 yards black velvet. I don't know how many yards of trim you would need for this down here, but let's pretend it's 3. It's probably more than that. 3 yards gold lace trim. Zipper. 3 spools. Thread. 1 yard illusion mesh. I think that's it. So anyways, yeah, not the best sketch in the world, but just an idea of what you guys can do in this planner. And then when you're done, if you want to go back to the beginning, you press the home button. That'll take you back to the cover of the planner. And then once you swipe it open, you can again navigate through all of the different tabs. And when you're done with planning, while you have your computer open, when you're done with planning for that moment, all you do is hit the save button, and it's going to save all the changes that you made. And whenever you get ready to go back into it, everything that you wrote before, will still be there. And there you have it, guys. That is it for the 2023 Fashion Designer Planner by myself, made by Karen M. And it is available on Etsy. So here's my Etsy store. Yeah, so here's the Fashion Designer Planner. It's $20. There might be a sale for Christmas. Here's the listing. All you got to do is add it to your cart, check out, and once you have paid for the planner, it will be available as an instant download. So that's it, guys, for digital planning with Made by Karen M. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.